And welcome back. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the Pantagraph Prep Playoff Preview. I'm Joe Deacon again with sports editor Randy Kindred.
Hello,
Randy.
How you doing?
Good. Just one game to talk about this week, so it's going to be a pretty big one. We've got a couple of Heart of Illinois Conference rivals, Paso-Gridley and GCMS, meeting in a Class 2A quarterfinal.
Yeah, I really thought we would have more than two left coming into this week, but had some teams lose some tough games last week, and this is a rematch of a game earlier in the season, I think week 3, and GCMS won that one fairly handily, but it sounds like EPG's been playing much better here lately. Yeah,
they're on a 5-game win streak now. A nice win over Knoxville at home last week. The first 2 playoff wins in the program history, so
yeah,
pretty impressive run for Paso-Gridley. Their defense has really kind of stepped up over the past run.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest area of improvement, and so they feel like they're, in talking to Coach Rigsby, they're much better prepared to try and handle the style of play that GCMS throws at you now than they were in week 3, and they're kind of an interesting story. They've been basically playing playoff games for 5 weeks in a row ever since they got to 2 and 4. They've had to win every week to keep playing and to get to the postseason anyway, and so you got to hand it to them. They've done a great job.
Yeah, it definitely seems like this win streak has boosted their confidence a bit, and they're not going into this, thinking they're going to get rolled over by anything.
Yeah, I don't think
but
so.
This is a matchup of a couple of big running backs that have been having huge seasons in the area, with Ryan Falk doing well for the Titans, and of course Mitch McNutt for GCMS.
Yeah, Mitch McNutt. Mike Allen told me something that was interesting this week, that McNutt has only had 15 carries in the second half all season during the regular season and the first round of the playoffs. Last week they had a competitive second-round game, and he did carry the ball in the second half there. But that just shows you how dominant they were all season. And Jared Trantina, their other good running back, only had 16 carries in the second half until last week. So his point was that they're both pretty fresh because they haven't had the wear and tear that some other backs have had. But it'll be interesting to see those two, and then Falk has just been outstanding and been on a real roll, so it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, you mentioned how dominant GCMS has been all year. They've outscored their opponents 498 to 66 on the year. That's just, it's mind-blowing in a way. So I know Randy Reinhardt did a story that was in today's paper about the passing game too for GCMS, with Rylan Holt and tight end Bryce Barnes stepping up as well.
Yeah, that's kind of a new facet that they can throw at you, and as Steve Rigsby, the EPG coach, is pointing out, they really didn't have to use it much during the regular season, but now that the playoffs have come around, they're starting to do some passing game things that they hadn't shown, so he's expecting some more of that when he faces them tomorrow. And so it'll be the quarterback has completed a high percentage of his passes, and of course with that running game, that you do a little play action, and it can really free up a lot of people. So it'll be interesting to see if they can keep that going.
Yeah, that's Nathan Gerard. He's got 43 of 69, and he's averaging over 20 yards per pass too. So pretty impressive on the offensive side for GCMS. Defensively, they're also led by Barnes and Luke Freehill and Josh Blyke as their top tacklers. And in addition to Falk, they're going to have to deal with EPG quarterback Jaron Landuse, who's also been a compliment in the running game.
Yeah, he's a returning starter from last year, and I think he's gotten better and better as the season's gone on this year, and gotten more confidence, just like the whole team has apparently. And so they don't have to rely totally on Falk, which will be a big thing for them in this game.
Yeah, well, that's going to do about for our preview. The game is 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon in Gibson City. We'll have Bruce Yentis on the scene to get with all the coverage for us. We'll have that story on land Saturday night and in Sunday morning section. So check it out at pantagraph.com and pick up another copy of the newspaper. We'll talk to you later.